Hi everyone. A few days ago, a Brazilian friend of mine challenged me to start making videos in which I would share my ideas, my experiences, my doubts, my concerns about football, namely youth football. So here's my first one. So today I want to talk to you about the importance of having within the club a department in which you can call it the individual development department. So what do I mean about this? It's a department in which you have a coach or coaches that are focusing in the needs, the technical needs of a specific player or a group of players or the whole group of players within the club. So focusing on what makes that player different, what are his specifics, and developing them. It's not about formatting the players and making them all look alike. No, it's about that player is good in that. Let's potentialize that. Let's improve that. Obviously, also try to develop the things in which the player is not that good. So we are talking about potentializing the things in which the player is different. So that is one thing. Why do I think this is important? So this takes me to the concept of street football, street soccer. So it's well fundamented and studied. There are books about it, articles. You can go to the internet and search. Street football played a fundamental role in developing quality players. And why? Because street football had certain characteristics, certain rules that led to the creation of this type of player, the player that was creative, resilient, with amazing technical abilities, and with great decision making, right? Players were able to solve problems instinctively, right? This we can discuss it in another chapter. What are these characteristics? This is not the reason of this video, but it's proven that street football played a vital role in this. So there were a variety of games like 3v3s, 4v4s, 5v4s, 1v1s, right? The game was played in the streets by kids with certain rules, and those games led to the creation of amazing players. And that type of player is disappearing. Why? Because now kids don't play anymore in the street. Or at least they don't play as much as they used to, because kids now are going to the club, to the academies, to soccer schools, to football schools at the age of 5. And this, in my opinion, is object of great concern. So, on one hand, kids used to play games in the street, and this led to the creation of amazing players. But, and this is a big but, there are people that defend that it's only throughout games, only by playing the game, through games that you learn how to play it. And I believe in this, of course, right? In this general idea, I believe in it. But, and this is a big but, street football was not only playing games. Street football had a lot, hours and hours and hours of me, myself, and I, and the ball. I remember being a kid and going to the street by myself with the ball under my arm, or just kicking the ball, trying to find, friends of mine to play, and nobody would come and play, either because they couldn't, the mom wouldn't let them, and so I had to play by myself. So I would kick the ball against the wall with my left foot, with my right foot, doing headers against the wall and trying not to let the ball fall down, kicking the ball as high as I could, and try to control it without letting him bounce it, hitting targets like trees, rocks, etc., etc. So I used to play by myself a lot of things, a lot of games by myself, and had fun, taking my time without worries. I also used to play against my brother, for example, 1v1, so against a friend 1v1, trying to dribble, but also we used to just pass the ball to each other, long balls, controlling with the chest, doing headers to each other without letting the ball drop. So we are talking here about 2v0s. So we are talking about the sub principle of possession, the sub principle of attacking organization. We are going to the detail. We are decomposing the game and going to that little detail, which is not that really, it's little, it's really important. And what is happening is that we are focusing on the game and good, and we are forgetting about the details. For decision making and to improve decision making, we need the game, but many times we need to decompose it to the level of the 1v0. So like I've seen players now at the age of 16, 17, they cannot make a long pass. They are unable to make a long and high pass, with difficulties in controlling the ball with the chest or with the thigh, with difficulty of controlling a ball that comes in the air. I've seen strikers that have difficulties in doing headers. So something is wrong here, right? So this is another aspect. Another point is developing teams is different of developing players individual. They are different. Of course, to develop a player individually, you need a strong collective. You need collectiveness. And the more organized you are, the individual will thrive. The more organized you are, the more collective you are, the individual will be strong. But they are different. And I've seen a lot of people focusing on the tactical side and focusing on the team, on developing the teams, and forgetting about the individual. And the individual is really, really important. That's what youth football is all about. And now we fall in the category, in the thing that I was talking before, of the individual development department, focusing on the details, decomposing the game to the sub-sub principle and practicing it, building drills in which you will develop the sub-sub principle. Because we all know that coaches don't dedicate a lot of time to that. In the session, they focus on the team, they focus on the collectiveness, and the detail is many times forgotten. And this is really, really important and vital in my opinion. So I want you to leave your comments, your opinion. Please share. It's okay to disagree. And I look forward to hear from you. See you soon.